One of the things that are very important in such events as the ABES 2023 is that we get to write MOUs with partners to develop further, stronger relationships in doing business with them in their countries. So I would like to call the Libyan Business Council team or secretary, Mr. Rashid Sawani. Can you come to the... Please, Fadl Horn. And I'm now waiting for my CEO, Mr. Bandareda. Has anybody seen him? We're going to go on a search. Can somebody find Mr. Bandareda? Normally it's technology that lets you down, but now your CEO lets you down. That's a good one. You can chit-chat amongst yourselves. You can ask me any questions. Have you enjoyed it today, more importantly? Excellent. Thank you. But this can't happen without you guys being here. And here's Mr. Bandareda. And we need to bring the table up here. Bring the table up. Well, ladies and gentlemen, you're about to witness a MOU signing between the Arab-British Chamber of Commerce and the chairman of the Libyan Business Council. And I'm very delighted to add that today at ABES, we've had one of the largest Arab delegations emanated from Libya. We had approximately 130 registered Libyans that have made a great effort to come to the United Kingdom. What that signals for me and to everybody in this room is the importance that the Libyan business community and government give to doing business with the UK. And trust me on this, Libya is a big market ready to be discovered. And I would like to make sure that you get the opportunities to actually develop those opportunities. Thank you. Can we have the Libyan delegation to come quickly for a quick photo? That's half of the room emptied. خليك don't worry. إن شاء الله don't worry. تفضل.
شريك في الوفد.
Amazing. زي ما وعدتني. Okay. Now, ladies and gentlemen, can we clear the stage, please? شكرا. مع السلامة. خلونا نشوفهم بعد شوي. إن شاء الله حبيبي. إن شاء الله. إن شاء الله. Right. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to go for the next MOU signing. Can I ask the delegate representative of Hashmove, Safaraz Alam, CEO and founder of Hashmove, to come to the signing table? Mr. Banda, please sign in. Right, ladies and gentlemen, very quick briefing. Hashmove is a UK-based company with operations in UAE, and they've developed a platform by which any exporter can go online and get the best deals on shipping their goods, whether about air, sea, train, or road. And it's an application that you can download as an app on our computer. And the ABCC is very proud to be working with Hashmove in delivering this into the market and to you as exporters to make your life easy when you're trading and exporting to the Arab world. Okay. I'm now going to inform you of our dates for our forthcoming events, which is, my microphone is dropping, which is we're doing the Arab-British Economic Summit 2024, which will take place in November the 25th, and I suspect it will be held within this premises again. What I would like you to do is to register early so you can get your discount rates and actually become a sponsor. Register your idea to become a sponsor, a speaker, and also I wouldn't mind if you're able to actually pin us some emails about what you thought of today, what sessions you enjoyed, and what sessions you would like to hear about in the near future. So you'll help us to deliver for you another splendid ABES 2024. The other big event, which we're bringing to you in partnership with Wamina Sports, it's a sports event, it's a women's sports event, which will take place on the 6th of June at the Chelsea Football Club Stadium. And I hope, again, you will follow up on our internet and register for that event. Now, I am waiting for our key minister, Lord Dominic Johnson, to be with us. It's supposed to be at 4:30. I don't know if he's arrived or not. But can I just ask for your patience a little bit longer? What I'm going to do my closing speech. It'd be terribly kind if I can hear you guys speaking. Can you hear me? Can we please just quiet for a minute? We're going to have a minister coming soon, and I really would like to give him a clean platform to work from. So what I would like to start to say to you today is that we have put so much effort and time to make ABES 23 happen. My teams have painstakingly worked day and night in the last few months to give you the event that you had today. We exceeded the number of registered delegates that we had hoped. We had 900 people registered to attend this event. We had over 32 stands ready for you to exchange ideas and business models. We have heard some great speeches, and many of you have joined the discussion. We have showed our sense of common purpose and shared vision of a productive, diverse and dynamic partnership, which shows that by working together, we can create a mutual goal and rewards. ABES has now become a key brand of UK Arab trade. ABES is a manifestation of the importance of the Arab-British partnership, growing diversification, a partnership on strong, enduring friendship and pursuit of common goals. ABES fulfills the Chamber's mission and signals ABCC's continuing relevance as a pivotal point of contact between the UK and Arab businesses. This summit shows that the ABCC is delivering. We are here to support you as businesses moving forward under all the difficulties that we see around us today. During the course of the day, we've made friends, we've contacted people, we've learned from the insights of those who are with us, and especially the experts. Our agenda coherently and comprehensively covered those core sectors that are at the cutting edge of the rapidly transforming global economy, fully recognizing the synergy between the UK and the Arab economies. We are ready for ABES 2024, and with your help, as I ask your favors and support, we can make it even better. It allows me now to do the necessary. It's first thing to thank you as the delegates for attending, to thank our speakers, our ministers, and all the panelists that have shared their vision and their speciality. I thank also Kizad, one of our core sponsors, along with all the other sponsors and the stand holders that are downstairs who are doing a brilliant job showing their wares to you. And finally, I have to also say thank you to the team in this hotel that have served us all day tirelessly and supplied us with some splendid food. And also, I would like to thank the ABCC team who have done a tremendous job in making ABCC 2023 happen. Thank you for sustaining an emerging vision. And I hope we will see you in 2024. Now, I finished that bit. We will do the prize draw now as we wait for the minister to join us. So, who's got the ball? Okay. Thank you. Thank you so much. So how many draws do we need, Rita? Three draws. No, I'm going to get somebody in the audience to come and do it. Who's there? Who can we get to do it? Who would like to draw from the audience? Samar? Sir, you want to come and draw? Thank you. Let's do it.
Okay, I'll choose one, right?
Just one, yes.
Okay. Okay, the red one.
Thank you. Let me see who this is. Sorry? Okay, this is Mohammed Karkigi of Cody Bear Daycare Limited, Commercial Director. Mohammed Tarkaji, are you here? I think if they're not here, we do another dip, do we? I think that would be the case. I'm going to call once if I could. Mohammed Tarkaji, please come to collect the prize. Going once, going twice. Who's going to give me a bid? That'd be a great one, wouldn't it? Okay, put that. Let's have another one. Can I have another? Hey, what? Okay. Oh gosh. Guess who it is? Samara. you found one for you. Thank you. Huh? Okay. Okay. Now, can you pick for the next one? The last one. Right. I've got. My eyesight is going. Walid. Burford Group, or Burford. Walid Al-Sabak. There we are. We go to Rita. She'll sort you out.
And now we have for the university, the lady should go to make the draw for us.
What do you want?
We can thank Oxford Society now.
Thank you. And I have Binish Lukman, co-founder and CEO. Are you there? There we are. There we are. So lucky. Thank you. If you go there to Rita. And now it gives me great pleasure and honor to invite Lord Dominic Johnson of Lainston, CBE, Minister of State of Investment, Department of Business and Trade. My Lord, please.
Well, thank you very much indeed. And I'm aware that I'm coming at the end of the day, but I'm still glad that so many of you have decided to stay to hear me say thank you to all of you and the Arab British Chamber of Commerce for the incredible work that you do. And I'm sorry I didn't win a prize. I saw you doing your prize draw. It's not the first time I've been to one of these events and not won anything. But I hope that the happy victors are in the audience somewhere. And I also believe that you have had a very successful day discussing the opportunities, both in terms of trade amongst the countries that you represent and work in, but also, most importantly of all, seeing the United Kingdom as a leader in working with all the countries and companies represented here today. And I want to say a few thank yous, if I may. First to Bander Rader, of course, the CEO of the Arab British Chamber of Commerce. The important leadership role played in this instance is essential. I'd also like to say thank you to Baroness Simons as chairwoman. I don't know if Baroness Simons is here, my parliamentary colleague. I know that my new colleague, David Cameron, was being introduced to the House of Lords this afternoon, so maybe she's gone to witness what is a historic and congratulatory occasion. But I want to pass on my thanks to her. And many of the ambassadors from the Arab countries who have been supporting this event and may be in the audience today. Apologies, I can't see because of the lights, but are there any of my Arab country ambassador friends here who have been so kind to me over the last year that I've been in post? If you are here, do put your hands up. Apologies if I can't see you, but please know that the importance I place upon our relationship as individuals, and you should know the importance of your plenipotentiary's actions to the Court of St. James play a very important role in promoting the business interests of your businesses and also ensuring that we can collaborate further in terms of the UK government encouraging investment from countries across the world, and particularly the members of the Arab British Chamber of Commerce. And I'd also like to congratulate you on having such a significant track record. I was struck when I was looking at my notes that the ABCC is roughly the same age as me. And I went this morning to have my annual checkup. I'm nearing 50, as are you, as an organisation. And I was very pleased to say I've been given a clean bill of health. I know, thank you very much. But as I consider the strength of the relationship and the importance of the Arab British Chamber of Commerce and the sort of summit that you're putting on today, the incredible level of attendance that has clearly been demonstrated by the activities today, I'm reminded of the importance and youthfulness of this organisation compared to me. I still see you as a youthful and young organisation with many, many years ahead, whereas for me, sadly, I'm not sure if I can say the same, although I am still here today. I don't think it would be appropriate for me to talk about business and commerce and the important focus the British government is putting on investment without mentioning the horrific scenes in Israel and Gaza that are going on today. And I would like to say that the UK government, as I'm sure has been mentioned before me by many other interlocutors, placed an absolute focus on a peaceful settlement for all the people in the region. And the Prime Minister and the government are working very hard with all our international partners to stop the situation spreading and causing wider instability. And I know that many people here have been playing an incredibly important and valuable role in trying to bring peace to this region. And I want to say, importantly, from me as a representative of the government, but also as a person who believes passionately in peace and security, that we are all trying to work together to find a solution to this terrible situation. I would also like to just talk a little bit about the strength of the relationship between the United Kingdom and so many of the member countries of the Arab British Chamber of Commerce. And I've spent the last year travelling extensively around the world, but continually returning to the Gulf particularly in terms of the opportunities afforded to us for the investment partnerships, and the other countries in North Africa in terms of the opportunities that we have in terms of investing in your countries and companies in order to power the next iteration of the UK economy. And now the Prime Minister has spoken very clearly about the need for us to become a science and technology superpower. And I don't know if any of you have heard that. Hands up if you've heard that slogan. Hands up. I can't see because the lighting's quite bright, but hands up if you've heard the slogan, Britain becoming a science and technology superpower. Have you heard it? Have you heard it? It's very important. And I'll tell you why, because if we do not own the IP and commercialize the great ideas of the future, then Britain itself will become a second-class price-taking nation. And so the investment that we need into this economy, not just from the Gulf states or from you as members in this audience, but from across the world, is absolutely crucial. It's absolutely crucial in enabling us to achieve our next iteration as an economy. And I want to say that the UK government is totally focused on encouraging investment into the UK. And we have one single ambition, which is to become the most attractive investment destination in the world for international capital. And that means a number of things. It means balancing the support that we give as a government to your businesses, and this is recently wonderfully illustrated in the extraordinary and powerful announcements made by Tata, both in their clean green steel revolution in Port Talbot and in their gigafactory in the West Country. This is very important for you to understand, particularly in a day of competitive economic offerings and the Inflation Reduction Act and the European Green Deal, that the UK government is determined to ensure that our significant resources are deployed in order to support you, aligned alongside you, to ensure that you have the necessary structure and exoskeleton around your businesses to make them a success in the United Kingdom. And the second point is it's not just about the money, it's not just about the financial support. For me, actually, as someone coming from the private sector, that is the least relevant piece, although clearly it's relevant to many businesses today. What's more important is that we create a regulatory and governance and government framework around our economy that enables your businesses to flourish by reducing friction and lowering hurdles to FDI into this country, to enable you to establish your businesses and make this the premier destination for international headquarters, and most importantly of all, to enable your businesses to flourish and prosper. And I do say this at every speech I give, and sometimes it receives rather a lukewarm welcome, but there is no more important act, there is no more noble human endeavor than allocating capital to the highest point of return. And I want you to know how important we believe capitalism is, that process of allocating capital, which is what you're doing in the audience today. It's what you've spent your day considering, how to generate the highest amount of return from the capital that you deploy. And my view is it's only in the UK that you can achieve those globally comparative return rates, and the government is completely focused in ensuring that the process of capitalism, this extraordinary system that has allowed us in our journey from the swamp to the stars, as Ronald Reagan says, to produce the goods and the services that literally allow us to lead longer, happier lives. It is only the UK government, in my view, that is taking the necessary actions to ensure we have the funding and support, to ensure we have the regulatory structures and frameworks, and to ensure ultimately that the culture of the UK celebrates businesses and cherishes successful business people that will allow you as businesses to come to the United Kingdom and be successful. And the final point I'd like to make is a huge debt of gratitude to all the Arab nations for the extraordinary level of openness that you've both afforded me individually over the last year of doing this job, but also the United Kingdom. And I'm talking specifically about the FTA potential that we have with the GCC and further trade relations, critical minerals, and investment MOUs that we hope to do with other Arab nations, particularly in North Africa, countries like Morocco, countries like Tunisia, Algeria, and so on. These complex and sensitive projects are very, very important to the global economy if we are to thrive. For me, as a passionate free trader, the opportunity to do a deal with the GCC is enormous. And all I can say is that we as business people, people who believe in the importance of trade and commerce between individuals, need to ensure that we apply pressures upon ourselves and our own institutions to ensure that we can get these deals over the line. And I'm very optimistic that at some point in the medium term, we'll be able to celebrate more free trade opportunities with the Arab nations, which is so important in terms of the need for capital from many of your companies and countries, the need for capital from the United Kingdom if we are to become the science and technology superpower that the Prime Minister determines us to be, and ultimately to bring our nations closer together. So thank you very, very much for allowing me to speak at the end of what I know has been an extraordinarily interesting and powerful day. I really do send you my own personal best wishes. If anyone is linked in to me, then continue to receive my updates. But if you're not linked into me, please feel free to do so and use me as your personal concierge into the government of the United Kingdom. I want you to be a success. I want your businesses to flourish. I want to build stronger relationships with Arab countries through high-quality free trade and person-to-person relationships. I'm very proud of the enormous amount of collaboration I've had up until now. And I want you to know that I stand alongside you as you grow your companies, lives, communities, and countries into the future. And thank you very much for giving me the opportunity to address you today.
Thank you, my lord. Thank you.
Can I have to answer any questions?
If you want to, does anybody want any questions to Lord?
I'm aware it's the last event of the day.
It is. It's
so everyone's probably wanting the question of how they can get a cup of tea. But,
a cup of tea and a bit something a bit more stronger.
If there are any questions, I'd be delighted to take them. Otherwise, I'm available. Let's have one question.
Yes, sir.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. Good evening, everyone, ladies and gentlemen, Your Excellencies. I would like to ask about the free trade agreements. Is there any free trade agreements under process right now with Arab countries or in specific countries? Because I think one of the most key elements to facilitate the trade and to encourage it is the free trade agreements.
Yes.
I'd like to hear from your insights about it. Thank you.
Well, thank you very much indeed. I mean, the real focus for the Department for Business and Trade at the moment is on the free trade agreement with the GCC. And that's very important for us because in terms of sort of access to such a significant market, I mean, it's one of the combined trading power of the GCC and the UK is one of the most important trading partners that we have. And it's very important in terms of giving our businesses strong signposting that we're able to deal with the combined total rather than necessarily single countries. So the pursuit of our FTA agenda is very much dominated by those discussions. But as I mentioned in my remarks, I'm extremely keen to see closer economic ties with all the Arab nations, to be honest. And one of the areas where I think the UK can do a lot more in terms of providing leadership is on Islamic finance. We are the global leader for Islamic finance in terms of liquidity. We are also, interestingly, the global leader in terms of education around Islamic finance. I think there are a dozen or so courses in the key universities of the UK teaching Islamic finance. We've also been pioneering in many elements of Islamic finance, particularly when it comes to fintech-related products. And I'm very keen for us to do more. So how can we open those corridors to enable communities in the UK and around the Arab world to access the liquidity of the so-called City of London? So there's a great deal more to do. I'm a passionate advocate of free trade, as is this government, but the real focus in terms of the detail is on ensuring we get a really good, long-lasting agreement with the GCC, and I'm very confident that we can do that. Very good. Any final questions? Otherwise, I think I will let you go. There's one question at the back, and then we'll let everyone enjoy their evening.
Thank you very much. Minister, we've got today with us the largest single trade delegation that's ever come to the UK from Libya. They've proudly signed an MOU with the Arab British Chamber, and they're mainly from the private business sector in Libya. Can you please take away a request that UK Export Finance brings cover back online for Libya to be able to encourage British investment in that very valued market?
Thank you very much indeed for those comments, and I welcome hands up if you're from the Libyan delegation. Can I see you? Well, I pay my greatest respects. Welcome to the United Kingdom. Thank you very much for journeying here. And if there's anything I can do to support you in your ambitions and your businesses, I will definitely do so. Because the only way to rebuild your great country is to have a strong business community that has the necessary investment to enable it to do so. And it's essential and exciting for us in the UK to play a role in that, and our relationship clearly with UKF is very relevant. I know they have their own policy agenda, and I have respect for that, but I will certainly be glad to make representations on your behalf when I finish on this podium. Thank you very much, and success to you all. Great. Well, listen, enjoy the rest of your evening. Wonderful event. Thank you for having me, and I hope to see you very soon. Thank you.
Thank you, Minister. Have a good day. Thank you for giving me some time. And now, please. I got a bundle as well.
Do you want to? Or...
Let's stay here, stay here, stay here. Ladies and gentlemen, the session is not closed yet. We'd just like to...
Very nice to see you. Very good to see you.
Minister, again, thank you so much for your joining us today. Also, I would like to thank, most importantly, our interns from Oxford University. And also, ladies and gentlemen, can you also join me in thanking our hostess, Rebecca, for doing such a brilliant job. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Abdeslam, and shukran jazilan to everybody in the room. And before you go, ladies and gentlemen, before the room clears, let me just say what an honor it was to host this summit and to hear the convergence of expertise, the collective passion and the drive, the vision for our future together. We ask that we maintain this momentum so that we may continue to inspire but also turn our words into action. And let us form collaborations that span cultures, economies, and of course our nations. We would love to hear your feedback. As Abdeslam was saying, please do email directly to the Arab-British Economic Summit or the Chamber directly. Register early for next year's event. We want to see you there, right here in this room on the 25th of November 2024. Mark your diaries. But for now, thank you, shukran, masalama, and I look forward to seeing you again very soon. Enjoy tonight.